What's in store for our headlines tonight? First up, Indonesia remains king in the PMWL 2020 East Finals. Donald Trump building a wall between Tencent and America. Dota 2's Maybe and FY called it quits with Chinese organization PSG LGD. League of Legends Worlds unrattled by the COVID-19 pandemic. You're tuning on to Prime Live, bringing you the best of esports. You're joining me, Keith, for the second time coming again to bring you a whole bunch of news that's going around on the esports scene. Kicking it off with the headlines for the night, PUBG Mobile, the PMWL 2020 East Finals, whereby Indonesia remains king. It is the one tournament to rule them all, at least in the PUBG Mobile scene. And yes, I am talking about, of course, the PUBG Mobile World League 2020 East Season 0. With 16 of the best teams from across the globe battling it out on a virtual arena, this Battle Royale tournament has finally made its end after a grueling 4 days battle with 24 games to grind. Now, it does come with a hefty prize pool of up to 425,000 US dollars on the line. And of course, the Indonesian giants themselves, Bigatron RA Esports, or Red Aliens, defended their titles as the world's best PUBG Mobile team through a first place finish with 287 points and 2 chicken dinners. Following it a close second and third though, Orange Rock and RRQ Athena with a 278 and 276 total point respectively. Now moving on to something more palatable by the local tongues, such an honor to be sponsored by Honor. That is the headline in the upcoming PMPL 2020 when Malaysia keeping things on the up and up as Honor Malaysia, a global smartphone brand, announced a sponsorship deal for a local team named Flash Vision. This is good news. Why? Because if a grassroots team can pique an interest on a global brand, it just goes to show that just about anyone with potential can start a career in esports. Now, Flash Vision is a team that will be participating in the upcoming PMPL MYSG 2020 Season 2 for a slice of that 150,000 US dollar prize pool. Honor did reveal that the sponsorship value is worth a little over 10,000 ringgit along with brand new smartphones devices. But together with another sponsorship from Sungai Wang Plaza, yes, our local famous shopping mall, I'm pretty sure it's valued more than enough for the grassroots team to grow and prosper into the scene. Now, talking about something more globally regional, actually more on a regional scale of things, Riot Games signs deal with Bilibili on exclusive broadcasting rights in China for international events. The economy has taken a turn for the worst ever since the pandemic strike. Okay, let's be honest, countless of jobs being stripped away, but not from Bilibili. They in fact have gotten their jobs secured for the next 3 years in a deal with Riot Games surrounding the League of Legends ecosystem. The partnership between the two grants exclusive broadcasting rights in China. That being said, Bilibili already have eyes set for the upcoming Worlds 2020 all the way to the year 2023 mid-season invitational, which includes a number of notable events to be broadcasted, such as the Worlds, once again, MSI, and the All-Stars event. And to sweeten the deal, Bilibili is actually extending their services further than just broadcasting, right? They're actually extending the deal and services to be producing an esports documentary and the coverage of offline events as part of the agreement, which is exactly why the value is reportedly to be said at 113 million US dollars. Now, is your parents right? Do video games fry your brains and make you crazy? I guess we're about to find out. Believe it or not, but the Counter-Strike Professional Players Association, or CSPPA, has taken the liberty to partner up with the University of Chichester and Winchester from England to perform what seemed to be the first ever mental health survey in esports. The idea is to get an in-depth analytic on the mental health of esports athlete, and the tests have yet to be conducted, but will do so in the next coming weeks. Now, the idea is to hopefully give esports team a better understanding on their athletes' mental situation and hopefully come up with a better regimen to enhance their in-game performance. Because although playing games sounds fine and dandy, it does come with a lot of stress and fatigue on a more competitive level. As a matter of fact, many professional esports athletes themselves has since retired or quit the industry due to extreme levels of burnout. So the sooner we get to the bottom of this, the better for everyone else. Heading over to an international stage, it's Dota 2, with professional players both Maybe and FY claiming that they're done with the Chinese esports organization PSG Ltd. It is the talk of the town right now as two of China's brightest players, Lu Somnus Yao, aka Maybe, and Shi Linsen, or FY, are leaving PSG Ltd and have already went as far as to signing themselves up with a new Chinese organization. According to VP Esports, 4 Angry Men, or 4AM, the biggest Chinese PUBG brand out there, a PUBG mobile organization out there, has signed the players to open up avenues into expanding their reach into the Dota 2 scene. Now, as far as the story goes, only Maybe and FY has confirmed themselves as part of the roster, but rumor has it some other big name players in the scene will also be joining in. Now, those are just rumors, so don't hold it too much weight, but among the names that were being loosely tossed around town is Paparazzi from Vici Gaming. To most of the PSG Ltd fans out there, this was quite a sad departure as they tracked back all the way to 2015 and has since then played over 1,444 games together. So this departure was probably an awkward breakup at best. But shocking news, Nigma GH is fine after the explosion that happened in Lebanon. No laughing matter on this one, as dozens of lives were claimed and thousands more injured when a massive explosion took place over at a warehouse fire in Lebanon's capital city of Beirut. What was another case of a fire hazard soon escalated into a catastrophe as it conveniently caught what seemed to be a 2,750 tons of ammonium nitrate that was confiscated about 6 years ago. Of course, although the number of lives that were lost, the fans were concerned 4-1. Support player Maroon GH Merhej from Dota 2 team Nigma, since he did originate from Lebanon, and thank God he was fine. He was well and actually tweeting about the situation. Nevertheless, regardless, hearts out to the victims of the disaster going through tough times. Now, the internet's favorite person, Donald Trump, from meme to meme, banning Tencent in America. Gamers from all around the world had their popcorns in hand, anticipating a showdown between Trump and the big corporation that is Tencent Gaming, when a ban was declared from America. It was a dark moment for most, as games owned by Tencent studios such as Riot Games, which carries titles like League of Legends and Valorant, might be the casualty out of such dispute. Was Trump uncalled for? Well, as far as I'm concerned, there was nothing wrong in the actions. Americans were just doing American things, right? Taking precautions over their national security because America. Nevertheless, gamers can be at ease knowing that the order was clarified to only include WeChat under the jurisdiction, specifically WeChat Pay. So no, all your in-game cosmetics and purchases are not in vain and will continue to live on as bragging rights until the day you decided to quit playing, which is probably never. Now, moving on to what seemed to be the biggest thing this year alone, League of Legends Worlds, coming in immune from threat of the COVID-19 virus. What do I mean by that? If there's one thing that the COVID virus ain't killing, it's esports, right? Good news for all the fellow gamers out there. Thanks to the nature of the industry going digital, the League of Legends World will continue as planned. Unlike numerous global esports events that were cancelled this year due to the pandemic, League of Legends, on the other hand, seems to be unshaken with the whole situation. In fact, Riot Games just announced that their annual event, the League of Legends World Championship 2020, will continue to take place in Shanghai, China, from the 25th of September all the way down to the 31st of the month after, that is October. Now, this is good news for the fans because we all know if there's one thing or one event that continuously, without fail, come in with a wow factor that leaves us impressed, it's this one, right? The event will take place in a stadium that will host up to 33,000 audience at a time, obviously with certain safety precautions in place due to the situation. Riot do believe that hosting it only in China, in Shanghai specifically, instead of hosting it in different numerous places throughout the entire league, this will significantly reduce any threats of the virus being spread, which is, let's be honest, kind of shady in a sense because it's kind of closer to Wuhan than any other places in the world. But in Riot, we trust. So, 24 teams, $2.4 million US prize pool, and a stunning grand opening. That's every reason you need to catch it, be it in person, live, or behind the safety of your screens. Peering forward into the future, let's find out what's about to happen right here down in Malaysia. Up first, I've got the SPRM PUBG Mobile iChallenge 2020. That's happening on the 17th of August all the way down to the 6th of September, whereby 16 different states will be competing in the PUBG Mobile Arena mode for a total prize pool of up to 9,000 ringgit. Broadening our perspective towards a Southeast Asian region, the PUBG Mobile Pro League Fall Split 2020 MYSG regular season. That one's taking place on the 18th of August all the way down to the 13th of September, whereby players from Malaysia and Singapore will be battling it out for 4 weeks long, when only 2 teams will qualify to the PMPLC Final Season 2 and fight for the prize pool of 150,000 US dollars. The upcoming MPL MYSG Season 6 regular season, happening on the 28th of August down to the 23rd of October, whereby 10 teams will be competing for a prize pool of up to 100,000 US dollars, with 4 of those teams being invited from Malaysia, 2 from Singapore, 2 from the Malaysian qualifiers, and the final 2 more from the Singapore qualifiers. Still in C, we have up next the PUBG Thailand Open. Unlike the PUBG Mobile, this one happens on PC and it's taking place on the 6th to the 15th of August. 16 teams will be competing in the PUBG Thailand Open for a total prize pool of 150,000 Thai bahts, and only 1 team will represent Thailand in the upcoming PUBG Continental Series to APAC. Putting Asia on the map, what's going on? Here's an overview. The Cyber Games Arena Pacific Open 2020. Happening on the 17th down to the 23rd of August, whereby 16 teams will be playing for a prize pool of 20,000 US dollars. Now, 6 of those teams will be invited. Meanwhile, 10 more will have to go through a qualifiers that includes countries like Hong Kong, Taiwan, Thailand, Singapore, Philippines, Indonesia, and Malaysia. Taking a look at the global grand scheme of things, what's happening in the world? The DreamHack Summer 2020 that started on the 7th of August all the way down to the 16th of August. Yes, it is a CSGO tournament and it will be divided into 4 online divisions, mainly Europe, America, Asia, and Oceania. And we'll be playing for a total prize pool of up to 260,000 US dollars. Taking you across the highlights, starting with the ones down here in Malaysia. Talking about, of course, the Corporate League. Coming in for its 2nd season, brought to you by TGC and sponsored by Omen, it features 4 different game titles throughout the entire tournament: CSGO, Dota 2, Mobile Legends Bang Bang, and PUBG Mobile. Now, it has a prize pool of up to 20,000 ringgit, and it is an 11-week-long league format, so it is still ongoing. Be sure to check it out on Facebook at the Corporates League.
The knife! It is good to kill off SF and let Shell win.
No RP, no big ultimates. Jump in onto the Magnus. Web good as well. Descend the left to the back into the fountain, and the Magnus will be killed off. PWC now just let the quick do the work. They deserve to do what they want. Fountain diving. Life still survives inside this Treant, but they're not gonna let it happen. You can't just throw your teammates under the bus. They wipe out BWN and PWC. They take a over-convincing game. Total down.
Easy as fast as possible. Poro gonna be careful. There's a flicker. Gonna be catching all 4 man. That's gonna be a big follow by the last second. There's a follow. That's so much damage following into the base here. Time journey is a little bit too late. Time's run out for you guys. Nothing for them to stop itself. DK is trying their best, but Team PWC taking the 2nd game to 2-0 off EGG Network. Turns out can Clown turn an upset or Scarlet turn teams around? Can popping out the smokes, deploying all the utilities. This is the last few seconds, the last few moments. They can do whatever they can. Pop the match, pop every single booster they have. Clown on the frag, but Clown has been traded off by the side of...
Next up, Asia. The FIFA 20 Summer Cup Series Asia. Congratulations to the winner named Agu, who scored, by the way, tied 3-3 and 4-4 for both legs, but won both penalties versus Webb Nasri. It is a prize pool of up to $30,000 tournament, and it took place on the 17th of July all the way down to the 9th of August. So once again, congratulations to Agu. You made Asia proud. Next up, the game that nobody really plays but is a big deal, the Rainbow Six Siege. Talking about, of course, the 6th August Major, all the way in APAC. The winner is Cloud9. Congratulations. Still one of the more prominent teams out there in the market, scoring 3-1 versus Giants Gaming, and, well, had a fair share of that $80,000 prize pool. That one went on the 5th of August all the way down to the 9th of 2020.
There is so much you can say about how they performed today.
Next up, the game that just cannot die, Dota 2. Back at it again with Moon Studio Asia League. Congratulations to Team Black as they scored 3-2 versus Execration Gaming and claimed a huge chunk of that $45,000 prize pool. Now this tournament dates back to the 29th of July all the way down to recently on the 9th of August of 2020.
Ну за что ты это делаешь? Ну РПК фэн, сколько башей? Тычка башит. Ну ладно, там у него и скорость атаки. Вот теперь хроносфера. Вот прикинь, да, вот столько времени, это столько времени было контроля от него, это все было без хроносферы. Его поднимает телекинез, да, сбили ему линку, но это его никак не останавливает. Есть замедление по Рейджи Потейто тоже будет умирать. Я не знаю, с какой-то шары заканчивается эта игра, которую Execration, они держались молодцом. Они сделали все, в принципе, весьма и весьма логично. Они пытались...
Out with the old and in with the new as Valorant comes in with Rage Valorant Japan Tournament. Congratulations to Absolute Jupiter being the winner of this tournament with a score of 2-0 against Team Scars, taking home a huge chunk of that $40,000 prize pool, which happened back in 2nd of August 2020.
パスが広くパスパーフェクトブレードストームでつなげた会場決めたジュピターが
Still in the subject of Valorant, but on a global scale, FaZe Clan Invitational. That one just happened. Congratulations to Team Solo Mid as they, well, 3-2 versus Sentinels in the scoreboards, taking home a fair share of that $50,000 that dates back on the 6th down to the 9th of August 2020.
Back in here, they can heal, they will be fine, but it's a 2v3. Now it's going to be a 1v1. It's just up to Sick. He has been spectacular, but it's not going to matter because Wardell gets the final shot, and TSM are your FaZe Valorant Invitational Champions.
Moving on to something that happens up on your mobile devices. Talking about, of course, the PUBG Mobile World League West Finals. And congratulations to the team Footballers as they won first place with a total points of 298 and 2 winner-winners chicken dinners. Taking a fair share of that $425,000 prize pool. This one happened on the 6th of August down to recently on the 9th in 2020. Last but not least, DreamHack Open Summer 2020 Oceania. One for CSGO fans out there in the market. Congratulations to the team Renegades as they scored 3-1 against Avant Gaming, claiming a fair sum of that $40,000 prize pool, which took place back on the 7th of August all the way till recent 9th of August 2020.
Erling fighting hard, he's gotten hats. Dexter watching. What is that? Dexter, what is that?
Now that concludes tonight's headlines, highlights, and also the forecast. My name is Keith. Once again, you're watching Prime Live, bringing you the best of esports. We go live here every Thursday at 8:30 p.m. So don't forget to follow us on social media, Facebook, Instagram, you know it. I'll see you in the next week. Once again, Prime Live, bringing you the best of esports.